Hey, it's David. Welcome back to Orangeville Daily Homes. Nice, warm weather. That's all I gotta say. I'm so happy. It beats all that snow for so long, I'll tell you. Okay, so we have 36 properties we're going to review. And I'm going to be quick. I don't want this to drag on, but I want to make sure that I give you the information that hopefully you're looking for. And if you want to take your search to the next level, just reach out. Say, hey, David, I'm looking for a little bit of help. And I'll reply, and we can talk on phone, or we can sit down and have a conversation at Starbucks over a cup of coffee. Or if you don't like Starbucks, we can go to Tim Hortons. So we're going to start with our first one. Here, when you click on the link, you can actually sort all of these columns by just clicking on either price or municipality, things of that nature, okay? So the first one is 115 Bethia Street. It's $249, very, very entry-level property if you're looking to get into the marketplace. It is a semi-detached home, and it is on a corner. Not everyone likes corners, but keep that in mind. 20 Carlton is $259. Again, it's an entry-level, semi-detached bungalow. Now this one's a pure bungalow. Like there's no steps other than walking probably the 1 or 2 steps on from the street. So if somebody is looking for one that's got one floor and only has to deal with one, then this is something that could work probably. Now there isn't a garage on this one. Inside it looks like they've got newer hardwood flooring. And inside the kitchen, it looks like it's been changed out. It's obviously not original, which is nice. And inside it's got a typical layout of pretty much what the bungalows in this area pretty much go for. 45 Princess, this one's got a conditional offer on it, $275. I'm really not going to go through too much details other than it's sold, but everything else looks pretty good in it, from the hardwood flooring and pretty much there's a lot of things that look like have been updated in it. There's some things that probably may need to be changed out, but again, this is a pretty good indication of somebody that's done some work and is going to recognize some value for it. Madison, I talked about this one. Did I talk about this one last week? Anyways, I can't remember if I did or not. Anyways, it's sold conditionally. It would probably make a pretty good investment property, but anyways, it looks like that one is now pretty much sold. 21 County Road 21. It's in Mulmer. $299. Now this one, they were trying it on their own for a while. I think probably over a year. Obviously things weren't moving for them, and so now they've enlisted a help of an agent, and it looks good. Don't know about the price. I sold one actually right around the corner. It was a little bit lower than this one. It was bigger. It had an attached garage to it. So I still think that it's smaller kitchen. I still think that they're a little bit off on price still. But that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. It doesn't have a walkout. The other one did, and yeah, it backs on. It's got a nice view, and actually, the backyard for the property that I sold is actually right back here, which is extremely much bigger than what this one is. But the angle shots are really nice. They've done a nice job with the photos, so it looks pretty good. Next one is 16 Matthew, and it's $324. This one's in Orangeville. It's a nice area of Orangeville. The only thing that some people have a problem with is it's really close to the high school. Now, if you have high school kids or young kids and they're going to be going to high school, then heck, it's literally steps to the high school. Updated kitchen. At some point, it looks like they've got stainless steel appliance in there. They don't match. You know, it doesn't make a difference. It just ties it all together. It just makes it look like it's a full, nice package, all tightly wrapped and everything else. A lot of furniture going on in this room. Lots of furniture. It's probably bigger than it looks. But overall, it seems like it's a nice place. Now, the one thing about these properties, these are properties that you're going to have a bigger yard. Now, what's behind this is the rec center. So that may not be in everyone's features that they're looking for in a property. But the lot is nice, 62 feet wide, 118 feet deep. looks pretty good in my books. Next one is over on Town Line in Orangeville. It's $329, and lots of parking for cars or playing basketball, as you can see. Inside, though, all appliances. Look, older range hood. I mean, you could probably change that out. That's it. Like, there's really not a lot of features. Pretty much none. Yeah, $329. Sorry, $329. 4 bedrooms in this one. Have to see the inside. 47 Maple, $349. Now this is just on the south end of Orangeville. It's 3 bedrooms. The cabinets are from the 1980s. I know because I had them growing up. And so it looks like at some point they've knocked down the wall to kind of open it up. They put in like little breakfast bar type of things. Room sizes. For the price that they're asking, they've got a little area down below that you can walk out into the backyard from the living room. Nice big yard. Pools don't add value to properties. They can be taken away if they're above ground. So it's kind of hard to really get an idea. Probably they're in the ballpark, let's just say. Second line, it's an Amaranth, $349. This one's already got a conditional offer in it, so I'm really not going to go into it. Next one is 28 Rolling Hills Lane. It's in Caledon, $379, and it is a townhouse, 2-story. So it is closer to Brampton and the city and everything else. Inside looks really nice. You've got this awesome looking coffered ceiling that they've gone ahead done here. They've got the pot lights, the hardwood flooring. They got the pickets. These things are not cheap to get installed, and but it looks really nice inside. And if I did say hardwood flooring, I apologize. It's actually laminate flooring. See, it kind of fools you from the pictures. Make sure you always read the description. Very nice. 441 Scott, no pictures, $379, and it's a detached bungalow. So bungalows are always in demand, and this one here, it's got broadloom throughout, some laminate downstairs, and then laminate in the master bedroom, granite countertops in the kitchen, and apparently it's been totally upgraded. It's about $30,000 worth of kitchen renos and granite and glass and stone and everything else. Well, I need to see the pictures. I'm sure it'll look really nice when they finally update it there. Number 4, Avonmore, $389, 3 bedrooms. This one's side splits always have a crawl space, and you really can't do a lot with it unless you're a hobbit. You can kind of walk through there and all is good. But other than that, not a whole lot you can do. Inside though, living room, nice. They've got laminates. Don't get fooled. It's not hardwood. They've obviously updated the kitchen, which looks really nice. Stainless steel. See, that does make a difference. You put in a range hood here. Okay, your range hood is your microwave. Okay, nice combos. It ties it all together. It does make a difference. Nice granite countertops there as well. Looks very nice. And, you know, and for the price, yeah, I can see it. I mean, there was another one that sold for, I think, $385 last year. So, yeah, I think they're going to do fine. Next one, waterfront. Apparently the picture says waterfront. So, I guess we're going to have some in there. $394. Now, keep this in mind. This is a cottage. Don't get fooled. It is a cottage and nothing more than a cottage. Okay, so you got the Credit River behind, looks great. The whole place is done. Okay, so if you don't want to be stuck in a condo and it's only you and nobody else, and you know probably not going to be anybody else, or even if you do, you know, have a partner or a spouse or whoever, this is a pretty good alternative. It's not really wide. Like the lot's fairly 18 feet wide. 209 feet deep. But inside is done. I mean, you know, you got your everything. I mean, this is great for somebody who wants to have a property that's on the Credit River and be in the country. And these are the Badlands. It's actually really cool. It's not on the property. I mean, you got to go there to get to see it. Very cool though, and obviously there's horses in the neighborhood too, so that can be a little bit misleading. Very cool. I think somebody that's going to have this particular property will use it as a cottage or as a substitute to a condo. 65 Grapevine Drive, 409 townhouse, and you know, your standard 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Cork flooring. Cork flooring is in the upstairs bedrooms and in the basement. Hardwood flooring in the dining room. Okay, cork flooring is pretty cool. It's good on the feet. It's nice, and it smells like cork. This, honestly, this is where these ones sell a lot of outside pictures. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, this is pretty right bang on where it would need to be. 11 Passmore. 11 Passmore, I love this area of Orangeville. It's nice. They've got big lots. Some of the houses do need a little bit of work inside. And then there's some that just look great. And this one here, the nice fireplace. They've got the hardwood flooring in there. Kitchen's a little bit of a different layout. There's no walkout on this one, but you've got the range hood again. It's microwave. Very nice. All being redone. Upstairs, carpets. And then you have, when the picture changes, nice big backyard. It's kind of cool. Good area of town. And yeah, I do like that one. Fully renovated really does make a difference. 66 Sherwood, and this one here is very nice. $435, and it's priced lower than the one that came up just down the street. It doesn't have all the upgrades like the other one did, but it's kind of nice when you start looking at it and you say, hey, you know what? I can do exactly what the other folks did to this house. I could buy it less. I could add my own value. Or you know, add my own equity to it just by doing some simple upgrades and changes. I think they've priced it. I think they've priced it well for what's there, and yeah, it's very nice. 313 Alder. Alder can be a little bit of a busier street. Keep that in mind. It is close to the high school and elementary school. 439. Basement's finished. And this one's a 3-story, so the kitchen's all being redone. Stainless steel appliances. Kitchens are huge, right? Beautiful, beautiful job. And then you have the eat-in portion, which is just kind of to the left of it. I would treat this piece here more as your dining room than anything else. And so your dining room. Here I am with my hands. Sorry. So this, you could treat this area here as your dining room, and then this back area as your kitchen. But it's all open, it's all nice. And the front's got a living room with laminate flooring. And then you have the upstairs, which is nice. And the upstairs, you've got this family room, which is kind of neat on that next level. It has another 2 bedrooms up there. Bedrooms are really nice, big sizes. And then you have the upstairs, and the upstairs has got, I believe, the master bedroom, which is very nice. And then down the basement, a little bit of a pool, pool table and whatnot, and your garage at the back. Very cool, very neat, very unique, and again, I think they'll do okay. Next is 13 Senator Way, Caledon, 449, and it's a detached home. Now, a detached home in Caledon for $449. Wow, very cool. Nice entranceway. Inside probably be a little bit smaller than what you're used to, but at $449 in Caledon, brand new house, stainless steel appliances, hardwood flooring, or is that parquet flooring? Interesting. I think it may be parquet. And an awesome, well looked after backyard. Ties it together, shows off really well. If I had to pick between a detached house, now I hope it's a detached opus. I hope it's not a linked home that's linked by a foundation. It doesn't tell me that it is. But for $449, considering you can get a detached home, or sorry, a townhouse for $409, what do you do? $449? I think they've done it well. And that's closer to the city. Now the next one is 239 Howard. It's $449. Now again, you come to Orangeville. It's a 4-bedroom home now, and inside it's been, I believe this one's been renovated and has all kinds of new things in here as well. So where do you see? I look at this. I know there's not a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people that like stainless steel and a lot of people that don't like stainless steel. I think stainless steel would look so awesome in this particular kitchen, but I know it's okay. It's okay. If you like white, it's okay. I just think it would be really neat. You could just tie that together. It would look so much, in my mind, it would look awesome. Wow, there's a lot of things in this room. That is probably one of the biggest couches I think I've seen them cram into a room this size. But really, I don't know how. I mean, the person who sits here, and if you have the fireplace going, man, that's going to be one hot seat. And then you've got the TV and entertaining thing covering over a window over here. I don't know if that's like the best use of the room. Hardwood flooring in here, which is really nice. Bathrooms have all been redone. Master bedroom, and the bathroom is fantastic. Love it. And yeah, the whole place, it's all tied together. It looks very nice. And then a pool. So if you like pools, great. If you don't like pools, you can get rid of it. Who's going to get rid of it? You can always write it into the office saying that the seller agrees to remove the pool prior to closing and blah blah blah. You can do that if they go for it. Some of them do, some of them don't. But that's one of the things with above ground pools you can get away with. But then you end up with that big hole in the middle. What can you do with that, right? So anyways, price wise, this one's $449. So with a difference of probably about a 20-minute drive a little further north, now you get this huge house for the same price as you would have gotten that detached one down in Caledon. So you can see there's a big difference with regards to value, what you can get. 20-minute drive, I mean, it's not much. 3 Guilford Street, and it's $464. And it's on a street that is not very well known to a lot of people that live in town. It's really just a dead-end street right off of Broadway, so you could, walking distance to pretty much anywhere. And that's like the Hall of Mirrors. Like that's a lot of pictures and mirrors, and it's like a museum. Dark picture. There's just kind of a lot going on, and then really just get rid of everything off the counters, clean it up. It really does make a difference from room to room. Anyways, it's there's just kind of a lot going on. So if you can kind of see past all the clutter and everything else, this one here, where it is, $464. Maybe it's only 14 years old, right? So it just doesn't show the best it could. 116 Oak Ridge. This one's pretty cool. If you're looking for a, I think this one's a Salem. A lot of shelving in the main living room there, but in this room you can't see it. It's got a cathedral ceiling, so it's really high. It's very nice. Oh, there's a better shot of it. And so you've got a dining room off. Like when you walk in, you have that room, and then you have the dining room. Then you walk down through here, it takes you into that back room that we showed you the picture of already. And then up there, there's like this little office area that you can set up shop or sitting area, whatever you want. And then you have your master bedroom. There's 3 bedrooms. One of the bedrooms is, okay, the master bedroom is big, and then there's a smaller room, and then there's another really big room. And the reason for the really big room is they've turned one of the bedrooms into, they combined 2 into 1, and then they put in an upper laundry room. That's the smaller room. Down in the basement, it is a walkout, and there's like multiple rooms down there. So you've got this room for an office, and then another room for a living room, and then there's another room for a bedroom, and then there's another room for there's a lot of rooms. Now the back of the house, so you walk out, which is nice, but this is your backyard, okay? So hopefully you don't have a swing set, because you're going to have to convert some of this into something usable for kids. But that's your view, and that's a cool view. What you don't see in this view, because there's always something in the picture that you can't see, is this is Orangeville, okay? Now, there is Boston Pizza down here, and then there's a hotel down here as well. So you see that too, and a holding pond, and kind of Highway 10. You can't really hear the road noise, but you can see the traffic. To keep that in mind. Next one is 11 Mason, 529. So here we go. I think 529 here on Oak Ridge. All right. So we know what we're looking at there. And now we have this one. Now this one's got a fully furnished basement as well. Same price. This one has 4 bedrooms. Okay. The other one had 3. Okay. This one has hardwood flooring throughout. Okay. So a little bit of a different layout. A little bit of a, it just kind of reversed when you walk in. The room's kind of everything is different from the other house when you walk in. But it's got the upper above, okay, and then you've got the kitchen down on the back of the house, right? And you turn it around, and there's your living room. Okay, there's no fireplace there or any shelves. You have all the pot lights. Okay, there's the upper portion there, right? That little sitting room was in the other house. Same thing, and then you've got your bedrooms. Master bathroom. Okay, a lot of bedrooms. And then you have your fully finished basement as well. And then you have your backyard is nice, and it doesn't back on to anything. Now you don't have a view, but you have more of a subdivision house in more of a community. I like this one. Okay, County Road 109, 539. So you get out to the country, and yeah, no one's around you, which is great. And but you get a little bit of mud in the springtime. But overall, country house is nice and big, a lot of space, fireplace. Everything's very appealing. They've got some really good pictures. Very, very nice. Well done. To be able to get a picture of the room plus the window of outside and have both of it set up perfectly so the contrast and the lighting is perfect, that is a wonderful photographer to be able to do that. It's not easy. Very, very much of a country home, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Well, it is on 109. Let's keep that in mind. 569, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. There's a 3-car garage, which is nice. It's on the west end of town, and it's a big space, right? So have all that room. The pictures aren't really necessarily the best. They really help you, Well, I don't know. There's just really nothing bringing me in. Like, really, just nothing. Yeah, it is number 1, so it is on a corner of 2 main streets. When I say main streets, I mean one's a cul-de-sac and one is Montgomery, so it's kind of a through street on one. Next one is over on Blind Line, and it's 569. Now this one here has a walkout. It's probably a Viceroy home when it was built. And actually, no, well, maybe. I think I was in this one. I may have been in this one a couple of years ago. Anyway, I think there was a big harvest table. Okay, so it looks like they've moved things out. They've done some work. They've done some updating in the kitchen, put in some built-in appliances, which is really nice. Yeah, they've done a nice job. This is really cool. Yeah, it's pretty much what they needed to do. Downstairs is nice big space. It is a detached garage, and $569 for this. You know, 2 acres. I think they may do all right. If it shows as well as it is in the picture, I think they should be okay. Next one is 66 Waterville Way, and it's $579. It's down Mayfield area, pretty close to Brampton. And 3 bedrooms, there's 3 bathrooms, and there's obviously I think that there'll be a park next to this one. Hardwood flooring. It's all brand new. I mean, someone wants to flip the house. It's nice. At least with this one here, you're getting appliances in it. I've seen some of them, they get listed at this price, and there's no appliances. Nice stairways. And it's great because you can put in all kinds of pictures nowadays because we're allowed to have more than 9, which is a great thing. But yeah, very nice. 3rd Avenue, $599. Okay, this one doesn't have a garage, but it's a century home, a lot of parking space, and this is a pretty cool looking place. So if you're looking for a little bit of history, it's 1875. It's certainly being renovated and changed and updated, and it's a pretty neat little place. And this one's in Orangeville. So if you're looking for a property, I mean, this is very cool. Very cool sunroom. Big lot, 188 feet deep, 66 feet wide, and yeah, very nice and huge backyard. Very cool. $599. Now we're back down in Caledon, and it kind of looks like the White House. And I don't know if I did a review on this one already, but yeah, there's some things that you'd probably need to update in this one. But it does have some land, which is nice, and there's nice pictures on pictures. But it does show its age a little bit. It looks like there's a loft up here. Okay, so it could be a teenager's room, or maybe their kids moved back in from university, or whatever it is. But yeah, it's a neat little place. 4 bedrooms out in the country. Centerville Creek down in Caledon, $649. And it's a bungalow, or I should say, yeah, it's a detached bungalow, and it seems like it's a pretty cool place. Does need some work, you know, for a makeover, wallpaper and flooring and things like that. But kitchen, but $649, good possibility. I mean, it's on an acre, good area. Next one is County Road 11, which is the old 3rd line coming up into Shelburne. $649. It's almost in Shelburne. It's probably a couple of kilometers just south. Nice pool in the back. Walkout as well. Inside, you may want to do some updates to this one. But overall, the size of this place is nice and big with a walkout, which is nice, with some different features that you don't normally get in a subdivision house, and I'd be all over this, to be quite honest. It's very nice. The only thing that people may not like about it is it's on a main road, so just kind of keep that in mind. Next one, Mount Hope, and this one, so when people build homes in the country, don't build a subdivision house in the country. They just don't work. Because there's no one beside you. It's just you're out in the middle of nowhere, and it is what it is. Now, inside though, it is awesome. This is exactly what someone would be wanting to look for that wants to be out on some acreage and be close into Bolton as well. Now, I mean, nice hardwood floors. The kitchen was stunning with those appliances. Upper left, like it's a half story on the upper floor, so it's a 2.5 story. A lot of space. The one thing you will probably get is the views, the sweeping views that you're going to get from up there is probably amazing. And then down below, what I would do down here is I would use some siding to kind of finish it off, and then drain the water away, so when it rains, the water can travel away and you won't get wet. It's all covered and it'll be great. So that would be the one thing I would add down on the lower area. But 4 bedrooms, nice big place, all hardwood flooring throughout except in the third floor in the basement, which has carpet. Very cool. And there's a 2-car garage on that one as well. Next one, it's on County Road 16, $699. It does have a big pool at the back. The pool actually looks bigger than the house. It's probably just misleading, which is with the photos. Nice shots outside there, and then from the upper. I mean, this is a nice looking place. This kitchen is screaming it needs an island in a big way. But, I mean, overall, the place looks really well, very well maintained by the looks of it. And, yeah, you probably want to add your own touches to it, but I think it's a very nice looking place. It shows the privacy that's there, which is nice. And, yeah, very, very cool. Next one is on Old Church Road. It's $729. It's a pure bungalow on 7 acres. There's 2 bedrooms on the upper floor. There's 3 down below. Size-wise, really nice hardwood flooring. Good area too. I like Old Church. Maybe a little bit of updating here and there. But if you're looking for a bungalow, then out in the country, very cool. Really neat little place. And you've got the pool at the back. So, you know, it's nice when you have the acreage, you've got the land. So putting in a pool isn't necessarily, pools typically on country properties do better than pools in a subdivision or an estate home. It's just, you kind of run out of space, right? But that's very nice. And the streams out there as well. And it looks like there's a little workshop in the back. So very cool. Now the person who took this photo must have been here at the perfect time. Very nice. Yeah. I don't know. I'm very quiet on this one. I really don't know what to say. The pictures really didn't bring me in, but the rainbow did. This one has 3 kitchens apparently in it. It's 57 Brookhaven. It's $1,225,000. It's a big place, and there's a lot of properties in this area that go from the mid 600s all the way up. And this is a total custom built home that is huge, and I think it looks really nice. Tons of parking, my word. And you actually, when you walk in, you actually feel like you're walking in the lobby of a hotel. It's huge. Wow. Very nice. And there you have it. And the last one, which is on First Line East, $1,399,000, and big, huge spaces in this one. And you know what's funny? You know, as I go through all these properties, I'm wondering if I actually went through these last Wednesday or Thursday. I couldn't have been, because they just all seem familiar. Yeah, very nice. You probably have to see this one to really appreciate it. I mean, there's just so much to this one. That's our last one, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Orangeville Daily Homes. Bye for now.